Alright guys, I pretty much got the job all done. I got the unit here. I did put a cover on that filter. It slides straight up with some S-lock. Things all wired. And return here in the hallway. All no flex. All no flex. It's all new. On this, how I got this under the floor here is I stuck a piece of ferrine in there, and then I stuck it inside the flex with a little piece of S-lock, and I screwed it into the ferrine. Then I could grab the ferrine here and pull it, and pull the flex through instead of cutting the wood. And here, supply here. Same thing with this supply here. There's a supply here. I pulled it through with the ferrine. Two returns here. I'll show you downstairs in the hallway. Another flex here. The return here. Look at that, because I put all this plywood down so I could walk up here. I strapped it good. I put screws, pulled the inside on there, taped it. I put screws, and I pulled this on, and I put these straps. Some of the stuff I put the straps and the foil tape. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back. I'm missing one piece of flex. That's another. I put all this wood here so I can step over. Then on this here, I put this little hanger on it to keep them all in line so I could step over. Another piece of wood. Right now we're going straight out with it. This is a 3-ton unit, the one that was a burnout. I did have the proper amount of flex, but one 12-inch flex had a 10-inch flex inside, so I got to take it back. There's 2 returns here in this big giant room, and then there's one in the hallway over there. That's better than running all 10 ton of 7-inch. I think they had 2 8s and 5 7s just on this unit. Well, 6 7s. It was crazy. I didn't use the returns on the walls because they went down low. And the way he drilled them out, they really weren't getting the right CFMs through the wall. I'll show you what I did downstairs. I'm just picking up Sunday afternoon. I've been here, what, 8 days. I got to finish this and then charge the unit. Check the charge tomorrow. It's going to be warm. But I can't go today because it's Sunday. I wrote the size of the filters. Filters are inside here on this one. I couldn't do that on the other one because when I flipped the coil, it didn't give me room to put it on a 2-ton. Weird. I'm just picking up all my shit here. I'm going to wrap this little section here because it was like 6 inches that wasn't insulated on the inside. I reused the plenums that were here. A lot of work, man. It's been a lot of work. Kick my ass. Two returns. And one there. This one, I replaced the disconnect. New whip. Condensate line. I gotta do that tomorrow. I'm gonna come with a 45 down on the ground and then run it along. I got another piece. A couple of 40. Put a 45 to a 45 and another piece to get the water away into the dirt area. It's not warm enough to run it today. I'll do it tomorrow after I get that flex. This one's all done. New whip. This didn't have a ground on the other whip, so I put another whip. 20 amp breaker in the panel, and a 20 amp breaker in the panel for the 30 amp for the other unit. 30 amp for the 3-ton, 20 amp for the 2-ton. I just replaced the breakers in the panel. Should be got the 10 inches here I need. It's ready to go. If I would have moved this over more, it would have been in the, it would have been hitting, coming in from the, I'd rather have it there. Gives you more room coming in.